Scene one, Apple, take one.
Welcome back to the channel. It's Cadence.
Welcome back to the Howard Squad. It's your boy LeVar.
It's Steffi.
And Cadence.
Alright.
Alright, so y'all have been asking for us to do a family Q&A, so we went ahead and asked you guys on our last video to submit some questions, and on Instagram, on my story, I went ahead and told y'all, hey, go ahead and ask us some questions on there as well, and you guys did. So thank you all for submitting some questions. And before we jump into the family Q&A, we just want to give a big thank you to all of you who have already subscribed, for all of you who have already watched our first two videos. So thank you so much. We are so appreciative.
Thank you. We really are. You guys are why we are doing this again.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I have the questions here on my phone. I'm just gonna go ahead, I screenshotted everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off the first question. Give me 1 second. All right, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna let Cadence go ahead and we'll ask her some questions, and then LeVar and us will go ahead and do our Q&A right after we do hers. So first question for Kay, what's your name?
Cadence.
You gotta look at the camera.
What's your name?
Cadence.
Oh.
Cadence what?
Cadence Tower.
Alright. So, Cadence, what's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink is her favorite color. How old are you, Cadence?
3.
Alright, she's 3 years old. She'll be 4 later on this year.
All right, who's your best friend?
Jace.
Jace, shout out to Jace. That's her best friend. They pretty much grew up together.
And what is your favorite cartoon?
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, so she loves Mickey
She loves
Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, but I beg to differ. I think it's Peppa Pig.
I think it's both. She likes both of them.
Alright, and favorite food?
Pasta.
She loves pasta. She takes after her dad. And favorite dessert? What's your favorite sweets?
Candy.
What kind of candy?
Lollipop.
Okay, so for her sweets, she cannot do without ice cream or ice pops. Like, she just loves those things. Right? Alright guys, so that's just a little bit about her.
All right, so Kay is pretty much over it. She's in her room. So we're gonna go ahead and let her take a break, and then we'll answer some of your questions.
Yes.
All right, so first question is, how did you guys meet?
So, ended up seeing her at a bowling alley. My fraternity was throwing a bowling party, and I seen Steffi there, smiling, laughing, giggling. Spoke to my frat brother, my line brother actually, and said that, hey, I'm gonna talk to her. And I didn't see her like for the rest of the night. So the next 2 days, I pretty much looked on Facebook, going through pictures, and I ended up finding her, and I messaged her. And you want to post that message?
I'll post the message, but basically
Right
he
here?
was like, what up, shawty?
I cannot
and I'm
believe.
like,
Can't believe I talk like that. It's crazy.
and I'm like, okay, who is like this fake Plies trying to, cause at the time, like Plies was like pretty much blowing up, and that's how, like, I guess people from Fort Myers, maybe that's how they talk. So LeVar is from Fort Myers, and
It's so proper. Fort Myers.
what is it?
Fort Misery.
Fort Misery.
Oh gosh. Love Pakistan.
Love Pakistan.
You know why they call it Love Pakistan?
He wrote me that, and I'm just like, hi. And from there, we went ahead, we kicked it, and we've been kicking it ever since.
Yeah.
Not for, so basically we met in 2008. We had Cadence in 2016. We got engaged 2017, and we got married in 2018. So for whoever asks, are we married? The answer is yes. We've been married since November of 2018.
Yes.
All right, so that's how we met. So the next question that we had was, do we want more kids?
Yes, we do want more kids, but as you see right now, it's just not a good time to be having a kid in this world. So no, we won't be doing it right now, but the plans are to have another child or 2 or 3
No.
or 4.
No. No, so we do want more children. I think the number of children is where we're on 2 different pages about. So I would like 1 or 2 other kids, and LeVar wants like a little basketball team.
Like
so
6 or 7 maybe.
So we were gonna be trying to have a baby this year, but with everything going on, I just thought, you know what, let's just go ahead and wait, because we have a lot going on. And then with the whole virus going around, I just was like, like it's just not a good time.
Yeah.
All right, so next, why did we start a YouTube?
Okay, great question, whoever asked that question. I was going to start a YouTube because I ended up getting a new truck.
That
And
he did not tell me about.
yes, I will tell you guys that story later. But I ended up getting a new truck, and I wanted to, you know, modify the truck, and of course, you know, put everything on YouTube. And she had this brilliant idea saying, you know, she was thinking about doing a YouTube more so family ties, and I mean, I couldn't say no to that, right?
So what really happened was he came home with a truck, did not tell me about it, and then told me that he bought a truck because he was gonna be doing like some trucking YouTube thing. So
Truckin' Guru.
So okay, so he basically he went out, bought a camera, bought stuff to film, but he wasn't really like using the camera or whatever. So my best friend was like, oh, you know, y'all should do like a family channel. And I was like, no, like I don't really want to put our business out there. But when I thought about it, I'm like I'm always posting what Cadence is doing, because Cadence is like literally a mood. Like she's always doing something, and I'm like girl, like what do you have going on? Like she just always has something going on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, since I posted like on Instagram, on Facebook, it just made sense for us to just go ahead and like just film like what we do on a database, like on a day-to-day, because it's just always something crazy going on, right? So I'm like, let's go ahead and like, you know, just film, and like whatever comes about it is what comes about it. So I was so nervous about that first video.
Very nervous for no reason.
For no reason. Well, like that's just how I am. Like I just get anxiety over everything. But you know, we just did it, and I'm kind of glad that we just bam did it. I'm not like a risk taker, so, and he is, so
I am.
Yeah, so I'm just glad like we just did it, and he told me like don't worry about it. I don't think we're gonna be putting like all our business out there, but you know, sharing with you like what we do on a day-to-day.
So look out for Truckin' Guru. That's gonna be a channel as well, to be showing some modifications on my truck.
All right, so next question was, how old are y'all?
Okay. Well, I have no issue with telling my age.
Hey, we are old.
Yeah. We're not young, but I am 34. Yeah.
I'm old.
You're not gonna tell your age?
I'm 33.
Was that bad? Like, you should.
I don't look it, but yeah, I'm
It's
33.
not for you to say. It's for these people to say.
All right,
She
so
old.
what do y'all plan on calling y'all fans? So we saw that question, and we were like having a hard time coming up with something, because I'm like,
Our gang.
what did you come up with?
I said LSK or KLS.
He said KLS gang.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Give us some suggestions. Like, I'm not sure. KLS gang, THS. I don't know. Y'all let us know.
So, guys, let us know. What do you think? What should we be calling you guys?
All right. So somebody asked, "What's my favorite color?" I don't have a favorite color. LeVar, what's your favorite color?
Red. I love
He
red.
loves red. Red and black.
Yes.
So next question, are you guys going to do any pranks on your channel? So yes, so we'll probably do some pranks, some challenges, tags, but you will probably find us doing more so like vlogs and stuff, just so that way you guys can see like what we do on a day-to-day basis. So yes, we're trying to think of what our first prank is going to be and who we're actually going to prank.
All right, so next question. Where did you and LeVar meet and go on your first date? Where did we meet and go on our first date?
So he told you guys how we met. So he saw me and then I didn't know about him until he DM'd me.
That wasn't even a thing back then, but I mean, I guess you can say I DM'd her. Yeah.
And as far as our first date,
we went to a movie and I took her to IHOP.
Yeah, so like nothing
over
the top, but yeah, we just went out to eat. That was it.
Yeah, and we stayed in contact, and I tried to make her laugh. Like, all right, guys. Next question. When are you guys gonna have a house tour?
So we're moving, so we're probably not gonna do a house tour until we move. So stay tuned for that, and we'll probably talk a little bit more about that like later on, because we're actively house hunting, and we're gonna be moving pretty shortly here, so stay tuned for that.
Yes. All right, next question. When you guys were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
All right, so when I was little, I always wanted to be a teacher. What's funny about that?
I just never seen you as a teacher. Not saying that it's funny, but you know.
Okay, LeVar. So when I was little, I definitely wanted to be a teacher, but a lot of people like discouraged me along the way because they're like, oh, well, teachers don't make money. It's such a difficult job, blah, blah, blah. So I kind of like scrapped that, and then I went into the health administration field, and as of today I am a clinical consultant. So I do some teaching, but it's mainly me teaching nurses and healthcare personnels.
And good question.
And what about you?
So for me, I always wanted to be a firefighter, and growing up, that's just something that I wanted to do. I ended up becoming a certified firefighter, and I was on the department for several years, and I ended up moving. Now I am an EMT, and I am going to school this year for my paramedic to finish up, so I can be a firefighter paramedic.
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Let me pull out my list.
Yeah. We gonna put out the list for pet. All right, let me start this one off.
LeVar.
Pet peeves.
LeVar.
Hold on, listen.
LeVar.
Check this out. All right, guys. So a pet peeve of mine is I like the house cool, and she likes the house hot.
No,
like,
I don't.
It boggles my mind. Why do you have to have it on 80 degrees? Like,
and that's a lie.
It's a lie. I will go pull it up on that thermostat right now and see what the...
So, first of all, we live in Florida. You can't... It's going to be 80 degrees regardless. Second of all, the AC is usually on 77. LeVar always wants it to be like on 50 degrees.
That's
I
a
don't
lie.
live in Antarctica, so no, I don't want to be freezing.
It doesn't need to be on 50 degrees. 70 degrees, 72 degrees is good.
And it's freezing in here, and you know that.
72 degrees, 70 degrees is perfect. It's Florida. It's hot outside.
All right, my pet peeve, one of my pet peeves about LeVar is the fact that he plays around too much. He's always joking around, playing around.
Yeah.
That's my pet peeve.
I'm a jokester. I like to play around a lot, and I've always been that way. I kind of, try to dial it back a little bit, right? You don't think so?
No.
All right, well, I try to, but anyway, next.
I'm not gonna do this with you.
I want to do it with you. Let's go.
No.
All right, next.
All right, so what is something that you like about me?
Something that I like about you. Nothing really. I mean, I don't like anything.
You're so annoying. What is something that you like about me?
I don't know. I have to think about it. Like, what do you want me to say? I like your personality. Like, that's not it. What? You gonna cry? You gonna cry?
He's so annoying. So something that I like about LeVar is that he is my opposite. So he is the type of person, like, he walk into a room, hi everybody, how you doing? He's outgoing, he's fun, and I'm more like quiet to myself. I'm not like all up in people's faces and stuff. So he brings that to the table, and I feed off his energy.
One thing I like about Steffi is no matter what, she's always supported me. You know, right, wrong, indifferent. She's always been there, and I really appreciate that.
Aww.
It goes a long way. Aww.
I guess.
You guess? What do you mean?
All right. So the next question, that wasn't a question, but I just wanted to make sure that he actually do like something about me.
So bland. All right.
You said I'm so plain.
Bland, which is pretty much the same thing. You're plain Jane. You're just wait.
I am a plain Jane.
Come on, you gotta spice it up, man.
We are gonna spice it up, so I'm gonna be real spicy.
Oh gosh. So, and that's another pet peeve. That damn laugh.
So he hates the way that I laugh.
Who laughs like that? Like, really?
I've been laughing like that since I was born.
And it's always bothered me.
You didn't know me when I was born.
Yeah, but it's been, you know,
You're
some years.
so annoying.
I am.
Alright guys, so that's all the questions that we had. Thank you for submitting those questions, and I hope that the answers were what you were looking for. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be doing more Q&As in the future as we start to do more videos and you guys get to know us a little bit more and want to know a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and end here, and thank you guys for watching.
And please, please, please be safe. Peace.
Say bye.
Say bye.
Bye, KK.
No, say bye.
Bye.
All right, guys.
Okay, hit that bell.
All right, make sure you hit that bell.
All
right, guys, so make sure you like,
subscribe,
and hit that bell.